Okay, so I'm going to start out again and load the game from phase one, which, once again, like I told you, phase one is, in this case, 25 hours into the game, right? This is in-game hours, not playing time. I think I've only played it for like an hour, right? I think, or my last video was like 50-some minutes, I think it was like just over 55 minutes or something. So I'm about an hour's worth of gameplay, which is 25 hours into the game, inside the game time. So I'm gonna go ahead and load phase one, and I'm gonna go after a few items. Right, this is my running speed. This is my walking speed. My walking speed is very slow. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get a little faster, right? I can do some running. As you can see, I can do some running. So, that's almost, that right there, that jump is a speed test, because once I get up to a pretty decent strength, I can make the jump over to the top of this. I'm going to go in here.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
And I'm going to go down. And again, this is walking speed, which is very slow, but it allows my fatigue to regenerate. And then this is running speed, which reduces my fatigue, but still. Okay, so let's go to Caldera.
Speak freely, friend.
And then I come down here.
Good day. Let's do business.
Oh, that's quite all right. I'm not going to do that. So, this is the first thing that I do so that I can get places
Let's hear it.
quicker within the game. As far as getting my phase 2 stuff, right? Like after I get all my phase 1 stuff.
The prey approaches.
And let me pause it right here and show you. Okay, so phase 1 is getting all this armor, right? And I do have a magic sword, I get a shield, a helmet, some armor. But it's all, I guess you could call it like low-level stuff. So it's not like a super powerful helmet or super powerful shield or... right, it's not a super powerful sword or anything like that. So it's just your basic. You can get it all within 25 hours of being there. And then I head out. Alright, I'll do some running and some walking. So like this is run, and this is walk, and this is run, and this is walk. And since this is just a long, arduous walk, right? Most of this mission is just walking. I'm probably going to speed up the video. Okay, I avoid talking to this guy because this guy gets you in a he said, she said situation if you talk to him. So I just avoid him. He claims some woman's a witch that stole all of his clothes, and she said that he made inappropriate advances, I think, towards her. So it just becomes a he said, she said type of thing. The only thing that I don't, one of the reasons why I don't ever get into that is because I think the end result, if I remember correctly, is that you have to kill one of them, either him or her, right? Because when you go talk to her, she's like, oh, he tried to do inappropriate things with me, and In the end, whichever one you choose, you have to kill the other one, right? So if you side with one, you have to kill the other. It would be great if they gave you a third option where you were just like, look, you both are whacked. Give the guy back his clothes and you both walk away, right? Like, allow both people to live. This is the person you want to come up and talk to, right? This lady right here. She's walking around.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
Okay, and she wants to make a deal with you. So, make a deal. Yes, I'll take you to Narmok, right? Which I think the G is silent. I'm not sure though, so I just pronounce it Narmok. So, yep, excellent. So now she's gonna follow you. Your run is like her walk is faster than your run, so she can keep up with you no matter how fast you go. Unless you wait. This is always shiny. Let's check it out for some reason. Anyway. Like if I haven't played the game in a while, that will always fool me. It's like a shiny rock or something. I'm always thinking it's something, then I walk up and go, oh, that's right, that's that shiny rock. So, again, I try not to get too far into my fatigue, into my green bar. I try not to let it drop down too far. Right? I'll walk and rest and walk and rest. Namely, because I don't want to wear my character out in case I do run into something. Most of the time, since I have the game set on 0 for difficulty, see right there, which isn't the easiest, but it's also not the most difficult. I typically only run into one critter in this when I'm taking her to Narmok. Sometimes I run into more than one, right? Sometimes I get the attention of some critter and have to kill him. But for the most part, I just run into one critter. Remember where to go, right? Remember where the path is to Narmok, and just walk there. And even though I didn't take time to read the agreement she made was that if I take her to Narmok, she'll give me, basically, she'll give me the boots of blinding speed. So, which is a great advantage if you want to adventure quicker. Right? And you're like me. I have essentially a 50% immunity to spells. So it doesn't completely blind me because of my immunity to spells. It only dims my vision a little bit. So it's a big advantage in the game so that I can move quicker. So I still got to watch that fatigue so it doesn't go down too low. I actually think those critters up there I don't think those are hostile critters. I remember there's a guy around here that trains them, so they're not, or I think he trains them, I'm not sure. But there's some of them that aren't mean, and there's some of them that are mean. Those critters that you saw over in the corner. I just avoid them, so I don't get into a fight. But if you're going through here, here's the path. Right, when you go to local view. Right, oh. So, I'll have to show you the path. But yeah, this is, let me zoom out here. Okay, so here's Caldera. You go up here. This is the first T where the guy, you just remember to turn where the guy who's almost naked is standing, and then you go up here, you meet the lady up here by this, right, this T in the road, and then you walk with her up and around here, you go here, then you turn at this T, and then you'll pass up that T, and then you go down through here, and Narmak is over this way. So, this is where the pass is, right here. See the mountains on that side, mountains on this side. So this is around where the path is. This is typically where I find the only critter. So, and sometimes it's a very hostile critter, and sometimes it's not. So in this case, it doesn't look like it's a hostile critter. Go to options, and then I got a video. You can zoom in. Okay. If I grab the field of view and zoom in, you see, it's just a scrib. Now, if I want, I can shoot it, and it'll get hostile. See? Well, and you do have to watch it.
Please be careful. Please be careful.
Well, then move out of my way, lady. That's one of the problems when you're playing this game and you got
Am I good or what?
and you got more than one character. They the character that you're typically traveling with often gets in the way if you're trying to kill a creature with your archery. So, and then from here, oh look, I get my arrow back. Well, one of them, and then some jelly. Sometimes there's a rat there. Sometimes there's other critters. You know, so it just depends. We got a coastline. Some plant stuff we can grab. Looks like the rain's finally letting up. Yay. My fatigue's getting pretty low. So, go and grab some of this stuff. It'll become important later. Especially with the Mages Guild. Alright, you're supposed to go out and find this stuff. So, rather than wait until it becomes important, I gather it when I'm out here. As long as I have, right, like, this is how much weight you're carrying, and I max out at 250 at the moment, so as long as you're not over encumbered. And then, alright, and right now, this is me running, which... It's like, wow. Like, if I want to... Usually there's a crab up here. I don't see it, though. Okay, typically, there's a crab. It might be hiding behind the rock. I don't know. But yeah, I've often had to kill a crab over here. Oh, well. I'll just head here. So there you go. Good job. I got the boots of blinding speed have been added to my inventory. Okay, bye. Now the boots of blinding speed. If I think it's based on this. Okay, if you have the either that or it's based on the fact that I'm a Breton. So. One of these two is the reason why when I put these boots on, I don't go blind, right? Watch, it just dims the screen a little bit, right? It's a little bit darker now. See that? See the brightness level? And then if I take them off and put my regular boots back on, see how it's a bit brighter? And that's all it does. otherwise, I now have a whole lot faster walking speed. Right? This is me walking, and this is me running. So I can now outrun everything. So if I want to run fast just to outrun everything, I can. It does make the game go a whole lot faster paced when you get these boots, and if you're capable of not going blind as a result of them, right? And yeah, I know my fatigue bar has gone all the way down. So I'm not passing out, but I can now run. If I want to, I can just use my amulet of recall. Watch. So I'll get in a little more exercise, and then it's raining again. So it's just not raining on the coast. It's raining inland. So as I'm running here, see I'm right there. This is the mountainside area. This is the path to the city, Narmak, and then this is the path that I take. The one downside with me running all this is if there is a critter that I run into, if something like a rat or something, or a Nix hound or something, if I run into something, they could just tear me up. Okay, this is where I meet her, right? The lady that gives me the boots of blinding speed, this is where I typically meet her. So you're just walking this, and then the mountainside is there. So it's not a really far walk. But yeah, but one of the first things I do is get some more speed. So the game goes at a whole lot faster pace for me, and I'm not bogged down by the natural speed of my walking. Right, and then up here, right, so up here's where I met the lady. Okay, right here's another T in the road. If you go up that way, you'll meet the lady that took all this guy's clothing, right? Because you got the guy up here standing right here on the corner. And again, I don't get into that adventure because it just turns into a he said, she said, and in order to finish it, you have to kill somebody. Right? It's not just enough that you get back their clothes and then walk away, which would be nice, right? You can just get their clothes back and walk away. You're like, hey, I got your clothes back. Here you go. So, anyway, see, this is Caldera again. So, Caldera. I'll show you. Click on Amulet of Recall. Hit this if I don't want to pay.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, hello there. Watch. He's going to watch me disappear. Woohoo! I just disappeared. Okay. And then I don't actually unload anything. Well, I can unload this, I suppose. All the herbs that I collected out there. I don't go out and get... I don't hand either my old boots or these boots back, because in order to do good fighting, I have to take these boots off, because it drops all my attacking stats by 50% or something. So see how it says blind 100%, but since things only affect me by 50%, I can still see. But then when I fight, in order to actually hit something, I have to switch back to these boots. Okay? So these are my jogging boots. Alright? And then these are my fighting boots. So I switch between the two. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go and beef up on some potions and get some more money. So now that I consider these boots my first phase 2 item, right? But I still keep my phase 1 items for swapping. Right? In this case, not in all cases, but just in this case, I keep my phase 1 boots around just so I can, when I'm fighting, I can swap back. But yeah. So then I come here. Okay.
Can we hurry this along?
And I persuade this lady. Right? See how she's only at 45. I take out some fat stacks of cash and try to make her like me. Right? Oh, she doesn't like me so much now. You may have to spend, 100 in gold to get her to like you, right? The odds are higher that she'll like you if you spend more money on her.
If that creature visits again, I think I'll have choice words to say.
Okay, thanks for sharing. That was a little TMI. Anyway, okay, I got $5,148 still, and this item right here is her big expensive item. The first thing I typically do with this woman is I build up these things that are just, they only populate 1. So they go 1, 1, and then these are 5. I get some of these, and then, because the whole idea here is I need to have her build these up so she's got an inventory of about 10. That way I can buy things 10 at a time. And then I grab this, right? And because she likes me so much now, I underbid it. All right, like let's say, well, that might be a little too far. Let's go 3,100. See if she'll buy it at 3,100. Right, it's sometimes finding the tolerance out takes a little time, but once you find the tolerance of how far they're willing to go down, you can go in and barter with them really, really well. So again, here, these 5, and vampire dust, and then this doohickey. And then since 3,100 didn't work, let's go with like 3,300 and see if that works. Okay, that was an easy one, so we'll try 3,200 next time. Anyway, I as you can see, these reproduced. There's now they're now replaced, and that the 5 salt that you got, that's also replaced. So I'm going to sell all these back to her just so they multiply on her. All right, and this thing back, and I'm going to undersell her or oversell. That's right. I bought it cheap. I want to sell it back more expensive since I got about 700 out of it before. I'll see if I can get 800 out of it going in the positive side. So let's go with 48.50 and see if she'll sell me it for 48.50. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I should rest, and so I can go up a level. Okay, we'll do that soon. Okay, so now that these have 2, we're going to buy these 2. We're going to skip the fire salt. As you can see, they're at 10 at the moment. And we're going to grab 2 vampire thingies. And then this thing again. And we're going to buy them at, let's go down 800 again. So that would be 35.50. Okay. And then, so she took it for 800. And we're going to barter it back. These 2. These 2, these 2, and this thing. And we're going to see if we can make 800 off of it. So I'll go ahead and go 51.50 and see if she's willing to. Oh, wait, she only has 50,000. So we'll just go max sell. Oh, and you know what? I'm not even at my full fatigue. I should have rested a little bit more. I'll get better deals. So I got to rest a little bit, get my fatigue back up so I can make better merchant deals. Okay, so once I'm rested, come back here, and she's at 4 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of these, and we need them. Well, I like to have them. You know, it's not a need. You don't need to have them at any number, but I like to have them up to 10. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat what I was doing before, and I'm going to lower it again by $800. And then I'm going to sell these items back. As you can see, she's now got 4 of the Daedra skin, 4 of the heart thingies, and 4 of the vampire dusts. So, yeah, back restocked. And I'm gonna take enough so that she's producing 10. So I'm gonna take this. We'll just go ahead and go max gold because we're not actually trying to buy anything at the moment. We're just trying to get her inventory up. Right? We're just trying to increase her inventory at the moment. So offer those. And then when we come back, you'll see that it's 8, 8, and 8. So I'm only going to grab 2. And then 2. And then 2. And then I'm going to grab this thingy again. And then I'm going to downsell it by $800. 550. And then I'm going to sell it back to her. Again, I just go to max gold. And now, whenever I buy these off of her, she'll have 10 in stock of each. And Vampire Dust is pretty expensive. I typically only buy this by itself if I'm going to buy 10, right? Because it's already like 3,000. Well, at least when I'm early in cash, right? It's pretty expensive. So put that on the list. See, when you put these 2 items on the list, it's 67.50. So it's still pretty expensive. I'm going to take it down to, let's see if I can take it down 1,000 now. So let's go 57.50. Let's see if she'll give me 1,000. Okay, she does. Yay. $1,000 discount on purchase. And then I'll sell this back to her for, let's just say, see if she'll buy it at $3,900. Or wait, yeah. So I think she was what, asking $3,000. So yeah, let's see if we can get $900 off of it, and then I'll go and I'll get the Daedra skin and the Daedra heart and where's that fire salt at? There it is, the fire salt. So, and then I'll buy this thing. And again, like I said, see how just the one vampire dust was just as expensive as all 3 of these. And then I'll go down 1,000. And then just sell her back the mortar and pestle. So 3,900. And it may look like she's still making money off of me, but I'll end up just taking all that anyway. Next, I want some levitate potions. So I'm going to grab, well, I think 10 off of her. And then I want some of these. And I want some soap. So as you can see, it's nowhere near as much as the other stuff. So in this round, I'm going to buy one of these. Okay. One of these. One of these. I think this is her big money maker. I think. And then, yeah, the master one. One of these. So, and then I'm going to add this one back to it. And I'm going to, again, undersell it or underpay by 1,000. So 550, 40. Oh. Oh, I can't afford that transaction, can I? Wow. I didn't realize I was so broke. Okay. I guess I'll give up 2 of the items in this round. Let's go with 46. 4,600. Oh. I thought I had 4,628. I'm buying it off of her. I'm trying to buy it off of her for 4,600. I have 4,628. Why does it say I can't afford this transaction? I should have $28 more than what I'm asking. Or is 4,628? That's odd. So that was odd. I couldn't buy it off her. That's strange. Okay. Even though I had the money, I was trying to buy it off her for $4,600. Oh, I think. Oh, that was just one, wasn't it? Okay. And then go for that. Let's see if we can go down to 4628. 4620. Let's see if that works. Ah, yay! I got it for 4620. And then I only sell that back. Let's see if we can get $4,000 out of it. Yay! I do need to milk her for some cash because I'm down in my own. So if you're just showing up and you want to milk them for cash, I don't know if I can get 2,000 out of it. I could try. Nope. Underpay 1,000. Yeah. Where's that thingy? Oh, just go over here. 2,100. Okay, she's not going for that either. I guess it's 800. 2,200. Oh. 2,200. There we go. And then sell it back to her. And this is how you milk cash out of them. Again, let's just try it. Let's see if she'll give us 1,000. Yep. 2,200. Come on. Come on. Buy it. Buy it. Okay, I guess she isn't buying it for 2,200 anymore. I guess I'll have to go up to, like, what, 2,250, maybe? Maybe she'll go 2,250. Wow, she's getting a lot stingier than what she was getting earlier. Okay, in mid 2,300. In mid barter, they stopped bartering so much. And then I hope no one ever fixes this with it. Oh, oh wait, I can't go that high. Let's go 36, 40, and she'll have $1,000 left. Yay! And then, let's see, buy this off of her, and I'll go ahead and buy this off of her, and this off of her, and the soap off of her. I need these things for other stuff. So, 36, we'll go down to 2,700. Yeah, let's say 2,700. And then I'm going to sell it back. I'll just go max gold and see if she'll buy it for that amount. Oh, there she goes. Okay, one of the things that I typically do when I'm doing this, because I want to make potions, is I'll turn to the side, and since I have all my stuff, right, I have my mortar and pestle, I have my calcinator, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Allenby, and my retort, right? Since I have these, I'll put them on, and then I'll start making my potions. Like this one is for fortifying strength, and then this, what else fortifies strength? Oh, the vampire dust. Okay, so this is for, oops, just bumped the mic. This is for fortifying strength, so I'll just call it fortify strength. Sorry, yeah, my microphone's kind of in my way sometimes, so. And then I'll bump this up to 10. Right, and then I'll just shoot for making 10 of these at once. And if it gives me a really low number, like if I only produce like 3 of them, I'll go back and buy more, right? And I'll just stay here until I get, like, let's say around 10 or more strength potions. So, okay, I got 6 out of it, which isn't too bad. And then this is for restoring magicka, and then I gotta remember which one of the, okay, this is, oh, that's agility. Oh, there's something I need to buy. There's something else in here that restores magicka. I just gotta go back and buy it. I gotta find it again. Okay, so that is for agility, and then my soap is also for agility. So, oh, and I get a fire shield. So, I'll call it quick sunscreen. Right? Because it's makes you fast, and fire shield is like sunscreen. So, and we'll try for 10. If you put custom names on your potions, you can easily find your own potions as opposed to other people's potions. Right? Like game potions and stuff. So, quick sunscreen lets me know that's one of mine. And I got 7 out of it, so it's not too bad. And then this is a levitate one. Those 2. Okay, so I can just call it fly. Fly or something. Airlift or something, right? So, again, it's just a levitate potion. So, flying. So, and again, I'm creating 10 of them. Oh, I got 5 of them. That's not great, but it's not terrible either. So, I'm going to get some Restore Magicka potions. And since I missed those last time, I'll turn around here and get those off of her. Okay. So, I got to find that again. I'll find out which one it is. Something in here does a Restore Magicka. Okay, so that's the heart. And then... oh, there it is. Restore Magicka Frost Up. There's 6 of them. So I'm going to grab 4. Okay. And I'm going to grab this doohickey. And then I'm going to buy it off of her for, let's just say, like $2,800. Like, I don't have to go really huge downward because it's, right, like, undersell it because I'm just going to give her basically the same amount back. I'm just going to sell everything back to her. That way I get 10 of those in my inventory. All right, so we go max gold, repeat it, and now we have 10 of those that we can buy. Boom, 10. And then she'll always have 10 from now on. And then 2,600 sounds good to me. And then let's sell her this thing back. And from here, we go back to this, and I go here and here, and restore Magica. That sounds good enough. I ain't gonna get too picky. Again, you can make custom names if you want to pick your own stuff out from other people's. It's fine. So I got 6. That's pretty good. I'll leave it there. So thank you, lady. As you can see, I now have this stuff, which I'll go ahead and take back to this place. And I'll unload these in here. This. As you can see, I got a couple of levitate potions. I got some fortify strength potions. I got some fortify agility is the main thing I was looking for, but it's also a fire shield. So, and then I got restore magicka now, and I got more cash. I'm richer. So now it's time to go off and start our quest for my blade. Okay, the start of my phase 2. I refer to as, and I'm probably going to put this in the title or in the description. It's phase 2 is boots, blade, and bow. So I get my phase 2 boots, blade, and bow. And I typically run until I get up to where I cross over into the marshland. And that's when I start my sneak stuff, which doesn't really help out a whole lot, but, oh, I better put my weapon on. Just in case I run into something. It's helpful. But thanks to these boots, I now have a much faster rate, pace at playing this game. So, come up here. Go over this little bit of a hill, and then you can stick it on sneak if you want to exercise your sneak a bit. But yeah, and it gives you some time to rest up on your fatigue. Right, see how my fatigue's climbing back up? So it does give you some time to rest up on fatigue. And like, I think that's a rat there. See that? I think that's a rat. And so before he spots me, I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to, I got to take it off. My running boots, put on my hunting boots, and then I go to my options, zoom in. Yep, that is a rat. Ooh, there we go. Got him. I'm surprised he didn't, like, when I shot the first one, I'm surprised he didn't recognize. He didn't, like, his attention, I didn't draw his attention. That's surprising. Typically when you shoot at something, you draw its attention. Oh, and then switch back to my jogging boots. And again, if I don't switch into my fighting boots, I probably would have missed him. Because it really does hurt your ability to aim and to target stuff. Oh, I got 2 of those little Nyx hounds over there. So, now, switch. Go into sniper mode. Oh, there's 3 of them. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm not doing a great job here. 3 Nyx hounds. Oop, just got one of them's attention. Oop. Next one. Oh, I really... Oh, okay. I guess I got him anyway. I was going to say, I really jerked the control the wrong way when I shot that one. So, I thought I was going to miss him. Well, there we go. Just took out 3 of them. And then switch back to my jogging boots. And... go get any of the... Yeah, get my arrows back. And some hound meat. Now this I like, being able to go, like I'm going faster than my normal walk was before, and I'm on sneak. So I do like these boots. So I gotta remember where my I think I need to go up here, I think. Yeah, I think I need to avoid that bridge, because I think there's a dude that comes out and tries to rob me, if I remember correctly. Oh, great. Now I gotta swing around here. Yeah. And there, well, I'll grab some of these too while I'm at it. So like I said, it's when I start doing quests for the Mages Guild, the lady that asked me to go get stuff, she's studying like flowers and mushrooms and other stuff, and she asked me to go out and get things, and those are some of the things she asked me to go out and get. So I just pick them up earlier rather than later. And then this is where you want to be, right? Oh, this wasn't anything in there. Okay, so you want to cross over to here. Here's where it is. See, this is the area. Right, just to give you, there's side knee, there's, this is basically where I went over the ridge, and then you want to go to here, right, and you'll walk across the bridge. Typically, I have to fight one of those birds, racers or whatever they're called. Because I usually get attacked by one when I come over here. So, I may be... Oh, I guess there's nothing in there. I typically get attacked. So... I don't see it. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I got lucky and it just didn't generate it. Normally I get attacked by one of those birds when I come here. So, it's... I guess I lucked out. And then... I gotta be careful, because there are monsters in these ruins that are way over my ability to handle. Right? So, they way outclass me at the moment. I could probably survive them if I took all my potions, but I don't want to go through all my potions. So, maybe. I don't know. It's no guarantee. So what I do is... Where's my levitate? Okay, I find my levitate potions. And then I take one. Oh, just to show you where I'm at first. Okay, I'm right here. This is this little spot in the world, right? There's Sidney. There's Balmora, right? And then I'm at this little island. Or I guess it's kind of like an island, but it's a peninsula because it's got a bridge. So, but I'm pointing out here, if you have the gameplay map, I actually have the Morrowind map that you get when you buy the game, because I have the actual Morrowind game. There's a map and there's an X on it out in the ocean, right? When you look at it, there's an X. And when I went to go explore it one day, I was like, what's this X for? I discovered that this is where you get like the best blade. Well, not quite the best blade. Nearly the best blade in the game. Right? And then you just go levitate. And then eventually you'll see some ruins. Alright. And you gotta look for the dude's head. Alright. You know, you're only levitating for like... Okay, I think... Where's his head at? It's somewhere around... Okay, I'm starting to fall. So... I think it's near below me. Levitate underwater helps you go so much faster, especially when you have the boots of blinding speed. And basically what I'm looking to do is
what do you want with
click
me,
on his
mortal?
head.
My shrine is in ruins. My priests have forgotten me. Will you rebuild my shrine, mortal? Restore it in all its glory? Accomplish this, and I will reward you. You will be the bearer of Goldbrand, my sword of legend. There is one who can help you do this for me. Listen, rough hands to smooth stone, carving rock instead of bone. In Caldera, an artist waits his masterpiece to create. Find the one who may shape the rock. Go.
Okay. If I could create the character class in the game for real, Knights of Elijah, my guy would respond, fine. I'll do this just to prove that you're not even worthy of worship, because it takes a human to build your statue. Right? You're such an incompetent god, you can't get the job done yourself. You have to rely on a human to get the job done. Okay? And you do want to wait until it says your journal's been updated, because if you don't get the mission. Because I've actually gone out there before and clicked on it and just did the cast recall. See how I got Amulet of Recall back, and it didn't update my journal. I had to literally come back and then fly out there and go down into the water and then come back. So just make sure that you get your journal updated before you do anything to read. Right? So, and once I get back here, I can unload all the stuff that I took. So now I have the mission that will begin my ability to get Goldbrand. Right? So, which is Goldbrand can become, you can use Goldbrand, and then if you become a vampire, you can get Elton Brand, and if you get Elton Brand, I think is like the most powerful weapon in the game. But you have to have Goldbrand, and it upgrades Goldbrand to Elton Brand. And like I said, Elton Brand's like the most powerful sword in the game, I think. I don't know, since I've added a bunch of, like, there's like a bunch of mods and stuff now. I don't know if it is, but I think it is. So, let's go back to a weapon. And like he said, if you go to Caldera, I guess it's not on Sneak. I thought it was on Sneak for a moment. Right, there's Sneak, there's Unsneak. So, if I run... This is what I'm talking about right here. See how I almost make it once I get those boots of blinding speed? Right? As my strength gets higher, I can make it closer to that until I'm finally on it. So, here I'm going to go. Travel. Caldera.
What's this about?
This is about me getting a really great sword. So, if you come in here... This guy, it doesn't matter if your disposition's up, right? Like if he likes you or not, because it's always the same price. Yeah, I know. I hate it when I wake up and I got a bunch of phlegm in my throat. Okay. I wish for you to recreate the Shrine of Boethia. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Oh, okay. And he agrees too, but you need to get a book, right? So, sculpture, statue book. So now that you get the book from Boethia, or the book for Boethia, you can either use the Mages Guild and pay a little money, right? I'm gonna have to pay some money anyway.
Needs.
Okay, I think that door leads outside on the second
Speak
floor.
quickly.
Now you go back to the Mages Guild. And again, there's no real fighting in this, so I don't really need to worry about my fatigue other than when I try to buy the book. So I can go to travel. This is Vivek,
Go ahead,
suppose
stranger.
it is my
or
duty to help
Vivek,
those
or
less
however you
fortunate
pronounce
than
it.
myself.
And then I can come up here. And the book I'm looking for.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I'm going away.
Go ahead.
I'm leaving. I'm like the other lady. Like I told the other lady, I'm going away. Okay, so I come in here to this bookseller. As you can see, there's a lot of books. A lot of books. A lot of books. And then,
Keep moving. You have questions?
yes, I need to wait for my fatigue to get up so I can buy this, hopefully at a cheaper amount. I don't know. I usually don't try to persuade him so that he'll like me better, right? But I do try to make sure that I'm rested so I can get about the best deal that I can out of that book. So, because I don't use him very often. I do use this guy more than once, but I'm not usually here to... He does have $1,000. I might change that. I might decide to start here. I can ask him about statue book. My trade. Right, Morrowind. Okay, so he Boethia's Glory, $25. Let's see if I can get him down to 25. See if he'll go for that. Wow, this guy just really doesn't like me. Won't even go down 25. How about we barter for 26? Let's see if he'll go down to 26. Nope. Oh, just really doesn't like me. Okay. I guess I'll give him 27. Now, if you want to save part of your fee, right? Because it's cheaper to go from Balmora to Caldera than it is to go from Vivek to Caldera. So if you are low on cash, which I'm not, you could use your Amulet of Recall to go back to Balmora, and then from there... oh, that's right. I want to go up the steps, and then... you could go from Balmora to Caldera rather than Vivek to Caldera. Nope. That's the Fighters Guild. Okay.
We're watching you.
Wow, what a creepy dude, man. That's what this guy, your police officer? Man, that's creepy, dude. Keep that kind of stuff to yourself. Wow, what a creepy police officer. Alright. So, travel back to Caldera.
Anytime now.
Anytime now. I think I'd make a good voice actor, I think. I mean, I can do deeper voices. Yes. We'll get this statue built. You know, I can do voices. Okay, come back up here, and then he's going to take $2,000 from you too. So he's going to grab the book, and then he's going to ask for $2,000 to build the statue, and it's going to take a while, right? I think it's 21 days before he has that sword done.
Say your business.
I came here to hire you to build me a statue, and this is where it's going to be located, right? If you look at the world, Like, here's where we took that lady over here, and this is where the statue will be located. But it just takes so long. Again, I think it takes like 20 or 21 days or something for him to build that statue. So it does take a long time.
Say your needs.
In the game. Because, like, what is it? It is, we're not even, I haven't even been here for 2 whole days yet, right? So it's still, I'm still 9 hours away from being here for 48 hours. And then the last thing that I do, and this is where it's going to kill my time, because I'm going to go from here to, let me go here. Travel to Aldrun. Again, half these names I don't even know how to pronounce. I can make an attempt at pronouncing them, but who knows? Aldrun, I think. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm listening.
Well, I'm walking away, so you come here. Hey, dude. And then travel to Nissus. I don't know if you pronounce the G again, so I don't know if it's Gnissus or Nissus. So that's where we go.
Why walk when you can run?
Now the trip I think takes a while. So I still have 4 hours until noon. So it's about like a 5-hour trip or something. And then I come here and I join the Imperial League, so I'm now a soldier. Right, this is my big. So, yep, join the Imperial League. Yep, sign me up. Oh, tell me more. Okay, yep, I'm not gonna steal from anybody, and again, I don't do that anyway. Like I said, I try to play this game as ethical and moral as possible. Right, I try to be a good person in the game rather than just rip people off, unless I'm in a mission that calls for ripping people off. Right, like if that's the goal of the mission, then that's what I'll do. Otherwise, I try to.
Why are you away from your post?
Oh man.
Say your words.
Oh, I think did he give me? Yeah, he gave me some uniform stuff. I can just put this in one of my dead bodies, and it'll be fine. Right, like a dead body dude. I do have to have some kind of Imperial uniform on, right? Even though he says, "Why are you away from your post?" It's since this Duke Guard Silver Curtis is considered Imperial armor, I can get away with it. And then these are Imperial, and then those aren't. Those are just still boots. But yeah, see, these are Imperial Templar left bracer. Right, so a lot of my outfit is already Imperial. So, right, and then we got Imperial Silver Helm. So most of my uniform is already Imperial. So I don't have to worry about that. And then I go for another walk.
Speak quickly.
I'm leaving quickly. Thanks for asking. So once I get out here, I go stealth mode, right, or sneak. I attempt to sneak. Doesn't mean it's going to work the entire time, but I attempt to sneak anyway. I often run into a critter up here. Sometimes it's just like a scrib, or sometimes it's a rat, so I try to approach it from a cautious attitude. Right? Like when I come up over this hill, it's typically on the hill on the other side. Oh, it looks like it's a scrib. Right? If you want to... I can, here, return, switch to my fighting boots, options, go to video, zoom in, okay, oh, I don't see him, he walked away. I'm going to shoot him, Okay, I missed. I ain't gonna worry about it. Alright, options and take it off the zoom. that has actually helped me on multiple occasions. I'm in regular boots. I have a blinding spot. And I think I go this way, right, once I get up there. Like I said, sometimes it's just a benevolent critter like a scrib, and other times it's not. It's like a rat or something. Come on. I get over this thing a number of times, so there we go. And come up here. Gotta look out for critters too. Sometimes there's crabs up here. Get over here. I don't see any crabs. Oh, there's some muck though. That's a place you can go into if you want. So you can get muck from this. So once you start, like, you can swim this, and I forget exactly where the entry point is, but you can get on shore somewhere. It's not an easy get on shore, so I usually just use a levitate potion to get across this, right? And then just wait it out. Because if you get trapped in here, the fish will tear you up. Right? So just kind of levitate across. Since you can't sneak while you're levitating, it's a very important point. You want to... I typically go to about here. Oh, there's a rat, I think, right there. Gotta wait until my levitate wears off so I can go back to sneak. Do a zoom in, I should say. Oh, rat spotted me. Switch to my sword. Oh, you know what? I gotta switch from my jogging boots to my jogging boots. Did the other rat see me? No, he did not. So, that rat's not close enough yet. Okay, let me switch back to my bow. And then, let's see if I can take this rat out. Ooh, yeah. Typically, my archery, right, my marksmanship and my archery, they climb at a rate that's slower than my sword play, so I often try to, when I'm in lower level, I often try to see, here's like, come up here, marksmanship is at 30, and my long blade is at 35, so I typically try to use my marksmanship more, if I can, than my long blade, just so I can build up my marksmanship more. And then from here, I'll go to sneak, and I gotta switch to. Typically, I go up just a little bit from here, from the Nissus, and then I just start heading towards the east. So, like the band, head east. Right? You want to head east. And then sneak. Try to make sure that you spot anything that might come up on you. Just be careful. Go through some woods. Right. Look out for critters. Like that rat right up there. Oh, got his attention. That's one of the nice things about the critters in this game. They typically, this is what I learned. They typically run straight at you. Like, things don't run in a zigzag. So, if you just focus on going straight, shooting straight, you're typically doing good. Okay, I think there's another rat over there. There's one right in front of me and one right over there. So, go back to my bow. Go back to my scope view. Someone should make a spell that does this. That way I don't have to exit out and then return to it. Like a very low-cost spell. I would go for that. A very low-cost spell for sniper view. Right? It just helps you. Plus, if it helps you hit stuff at a distance a little bit better, right? I'd go for that. And that. Let's see if I can hit this. Go out of the. Okay, he went out of range. Still getting him. Huh, must be too far away. Let me get closer. Problem is I got to get close enough to him to hit him, but I got to stay far enough away that he doesn't spot me. So, I'm not sure exactly how far that is. Options. I'm guessing he doesn't see me yet. Once again, I'm back on the road. My goal is this little alcove right here. And you got to be very careful. There are critters in that because there's ruins there, right? And those ruins, there are monsters there that are way overpower than yourself, right? They're way more powerful. Oh, there it is. I see the helmet, right? See the little helmet thingy. The scribs I'm not always too worried about, right? I don't usually worry about the scribs too much. And see, there it is, the ruins. You know what? It's been raining a lot in this game. This particular game that I'm playing, I'm not usually dealing with so much. Oh, here comes a critter. Oh, right here, I'll show you. When you have the boots of blinding speed on, watch how much I miss. Right? See, See? I'm trying to hit him. I can't hit him at all. See that? But if I stick these boots on, if I swap out my boots, so I can hit him now. Yeah, it's even worse with the bow. I could probably hit that cliff racer. Cliff racers, maybe. Like I said, I usually don't play this game a whole lot, but I've got. I know how to play it. I just haven't played it in a long time. Quit bouncing back and forth on me. See if I can get his attention. Yep, I got his attention. And I got good boots on. Oh, missed. These things can tear me up really good sometimes. So, yeah, these things can tear me up pretty good sometimes. Especially if they're diseased. They usually do a pretty good job at tearing me up. I gotta switch to my other boots. One of the nice things about having these boots of blinding speed on is when I levitate, I'm levitating at my running speed. So even if I'm just levitating 1 point, I'm levitating at my running speed. So when I come in here, oh wow, I only got 1 levitate left. Better make sure this thing counts. So levitate. Come up here. And then take off my boots. Put my other boots on so I can see a little better. And then pick up that. Take the spell thingy. This is what I'm here for. This is my Phase 2 bow, and this is actually the pretty much the last bow that I get, right? There's a merchant in Vivek that I buy this bow off of when I get enough money just to sell it back to her. But other than that, like, this is pretty much my permanent bow now. So this is the bow that I use, and its attack is from 2 to 50 versus this one, which is 1 to 25. It's got twice as much of attack. So, and then here's some arrows to back it up. I get a couple more levitate potions. Make sure that I got everything. I keep bumping the microphone. So yeah, if you keep hearing a bump, that's because I've got my microphone set up and I keep bumping it. And I try to pick this lock. Oh, look at that, first try. And I can just take all this. See how I'm 250? I got 228 right now. My max is at 250. So this is another nice thing about having this. See how I'm overweight now? See how it says, you are over encumbered. Right? I can't move, but you know what I can do? I can cast spells. So I can go here. Boom. Back here. And now I can unload all my stuff. Right? Unload. Well, I can sell some of this stuff. So see how I'm underweight now? So I'm good. And then I can sell these things. I don't want to sell those. Let's just store them for now. And then I got some books, right? I got some nice books here. And then I got some animal meat. And some muck. And some cliff racer plum. Some racer plums. And some of that. What's this book? Darkness. So, I can save books if I want. I could sell this stuff to vendors, right, if I wanted to, right, or I can just save it. It doesn't matter. Right, and then there's an index for me for zapping around this place, like jumping between all these different places. So, let's take this and my old bow and my shoes. And I'm trying to think of what else. These books. I'm going to go sell them. Oh, this book too. Right, so yeah, I guess we'll do it this way. So I'm pretty much done. This is again my phase 2. I don't have the blade yet, but I do a whole bunch of stuff before I get the gold brand blade. There's a bunch of stuff I do. But from here, I can go through and... Oh, that's right. I should go sleep. Okay. So, alrighty. I think I've shown this in other videos, but if you want to sleep without getting assassinated, or you don't want assassins showing up and trying to kick your butt, you can always go to the Sidney. Travel to Sidney.
We make a special trip
Hey, it
just for
stopped
you.
raining.
Same
What do
low
you know?
price.
So, it may still be raining in Malmora. It's not raining here. So,
To what?
ta-da! And I typically go with the lowest stats that don't have a multiplier. Right? So, like, this doesn't have a multiplier. I know I've got this one at 30, but it's got a multiplier on it. And then I go with, like, agility because it doesn't have a multiplier and it's a low stat. So, sometimes I make the exception of a multiplier, but usually I don't. I typically try to keep it... I typically try to put my level up stats where there are no multipliers, and the lowest I bring the lowest stats up if I can. So when it has no multiplier. And the reason why I do that is because once you hit 100 in all of these, I think you stop going up levels, if I remember correctly. Right? If I'm wrong, someone let me know. Right? Like if you're watching this and you're like, no, that's not how it works. Okay. But I think that's how it works. I think you stop going up levels when you hit 100 on all of them. So,
Where would you like to go?
If I want to save cash, again, this is why I love this amulet so much. If I want to save cash, I just amulet of recall, right? And then I can equip whatever, and go out and sell my stuff to a vendor that I want to milk all the cash out of.
Go ahead.
I'm leaving you.
Yes, sir?
So, since this guy likes me enough, I typically start out with doing repairs before I start milking them for cash, right? Bartering so I can get all their money. But yeah, I'll give him this, and I don't think he buys anything else. So, let's see if I can make 18 bucks off of him. Yay!
Well met, friend.
I'm here to take all your cash. So let me get that off of you. And then I still got 76 arrows, so I'm doing pretty good on that front. It almost looks like a dollar bill. You could pass that off as like $1 if you wanted to. Let's see. Anything else? That's right. I think that's the only thing he's got that's worth any money. And I'm the one that gave it to him. He won't sell it at that lower price. Dang it. So let's go 450. Let's see if he goes for it. There we go. And it's going to take me a while if I can only milk him for that much cash out of each one of these times. Let's see. Will we go for 800? Yep. So yeah, it'll take me a little while with this guy. I need to get more high dollar items. I need to go out and find some high dollar items to sell him. Oh, I can sell him my bow too. That's right. I don't need it anymore. So I'll go ahead and buy this again for, let's just say 450. And then I'll sell it back with the bow. And let's ask for 900. See if he gives me 900 for it. Yay! And then 450. Yay, I get to play the game without stealing from people. Maybe more, I mean, this might be more boring to you, but I like doing it this way because I don't have to steal. I can play the game honestly. I'm just bartering, right? I mean, this is literally what the mercantile skill is for. Is so that I can buy stuff at cheaper prices and sell it back for more expensive prices. So. And the better my mercantile skill goes up, the better I get at buying cheap and selling high. So let's see if I can go down to 400 now. Man, he's still not getting up off of that for 400 bucks, is he? Okay, so buy it at 450. And sell it. 800. Yeah, I really need to find something good to, right? Something that's got some decent cash amount to it, so I can up the amount that I get for each transaction with him. All right, so I'm not sitting here and going, oh, can't afford that transaction. Okay, there we go. Barter. Okay, I just took him for all of his cash. And this is what I do to make sure that I make some cash. This is a bookseller lady.
Speak, traveler.
And since I do a lot of book selling with her, let's see if I can bring her disposition up. Hey, she's still liking me. Hey, she's still liking me. Hey, it's still going well. Let's see if it still works. Yay, she likes me 100. Awesome. And then I'll just sell her a bunch of books. And let's see if I can get more cash out of them than 232 gold. Let's see if I can get $300 out of her. Yep, sure enough. So, suppose I could milk her for cash too, but I'm not going to waste all that time. I'll go to this other guy. I'll go to this guy.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Hi, I'm going to milk you for cash a whole lot faster than the last guy. I'll actually have enough I might be able to do the boots. Oh, yeah. That's 83,000. Look at that. Let's go with, let's see, it's 1,500 is what he's got in cash. So let's go, let's see if we can go down by 700 and then up by 800 maybe. Maybe that'll work. So let's go down by 700 and for, oops, I just hit the mic again. I gotta find a way to readjust this mic. So 72 250. Let's see if he goes for it. Yep, sure enough, goes for it. And then barter it all back to him. For max gold. There we go. Wiped him out all in one go around. One transaction. So, awesome sauce. Then, my next mission, this one was my boots, my blade, and my bow. So, this is pretty much the end of this one. Okay, it's a little bit longer than my last video. It's been like an hour and a half. It's a little bit longer. Oh, look. He's wearing my armor. Great. That guy puts my armor on. So, I got more cash now. I'm up to 9,814. I got my boots of blinding speed. So, right there, my boots of blinding speed. I have my bow. This is my level 2 bow, and this is like the final bow that I get. And then I have a new blade coming. I don't have it yet, but it's being worked on. So, I'm gonna turn my next thing that I get into an entire video on itself because it's pretty much an adventure. So this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna end it right here with this guy, and with the all this stuff here. So, thank you for watching. This is me playing Morrowind and how I play it. Oh, let's go ahead and save it as phase 2. Oh, wow, I really hit the mic that time. Okay, so let's save this as phase 2. And then from there, I'll end this particular video.